Now complete with a terribly bad amount of heartburn for the current point in time. I'm not really sure why, but either way, hey guys, what's up? Hitmarthor here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we started off Relgam Tower, who knows. We beat, let's see, I guess it was Mirror B, wasn't it? He had the first ID badge. Other than that, really all we did was beat Ein and catch his Shadow Raikou. That was the majority of the episode. But either way, now that that has been done, we are going to be moving on. I started right here because this place is kind of a maze, so if I figured if I start from the entrance, it'll be easy for you guys to, figure out exactly where I'm going. We fought Mirror B over here on the left. He's just, like, directly on the left. To the center, you can go to, there's actually a PC and a healing thing right here. I'm going to take advantage of that in a second. Right now, though, we can go ahead and get another ID badge by going over to the right and then up. To use the healing center, though, you are going to have to fight a trainer. He's not going to be ridiculously difficult. I think he's got like 3 Pokemon, and they're all weak to Psychic, if that's any help to you. But either way, now we have Dakim again. Before we get started, my setup is going to be my Fire-Water combo. So, Air and Elliot are going to be on the lead on this one. He has a Claydol, a Fortress, a Wishcash, a Flygon. Entei is still there. If you did not catch Entei, then it will be a Houndoom. They range from anywhere from, there's a 45, there's a whole bunch of 46s, and Houndoom is the highest at 47. Entei's still going to be level 40, so you'll notice that I did level up my team a little bit here, so they're, around the same levels, 45, 6, 7, give or take. They are going to still know Earthquake, but they're very rarely going to use Protect, so you're probably not going to want to use Ground. I only have him out here for Water. Most of his Pokemon are going to know Levitate, so ground attacks won't work. So water and fire work good again. If you're, not using water or fire, I guess you could use pretty much whatever you want as long as you're careful, but that's what I'm going to be sticking with on this one. So let's go ahead and get started here. It is much nicer to fight these guys once you don't have to catch one of their Shadow Pokemon, because you can just go all out. You don't have to, think ahead like, alright, when's he going to throw out a Shadow Pokemon, make sure I don't kill it with an Earthquake attack. Speaking of Earthquake attack, not only does this guy have Earthquake, in the process of leveling up, my Quagsire actually knows Earthquake now, so that'll be quite useful, but I'm going to have to be careful when I use it, because obviously Ampharos and Typhlosion are both weak to it. If I can use it whenever, whenever Altaria is out, then, sure, it works fine then. Alright, so he's got something that's weak to water, and he's got his Wishcash, which I think is part ground. I'm not entirely sure on that, though. So I'm going to say, right now, let's work on letting his Wishcash stay alive and just making sure it can't really do anything. And we'll go from there. If I keep hitting it with Smokescreen, it's just going to lower its accuracy further and further. That's why I've kept Smokescreen. You may have noticed right there, I didn't actually show it that, oh, great. Fantastic. You may not have noticed, but Typhlosion actually, I took off Sunny Day, or I removed it whenever I switched attacks, and he now has Swift, which I believe Espeon still has, so now I've got 2 Pokemon that have it. I think I'm going to switch out here, though, because that's definitely going to go after Quagsire, so let's in the meantime switch to Espeon, I guess. Because that Solar Beam is Grass type and it's going straight for Quagsire. He'd be stupid to aim it at Typhlosion. If he does, well then he's a moron. So that's going from 4x weakness to 1/2x. It's going from really highly effective to not very effective. Yeah, it was aimed at him. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised by that. Main reason of me choosing to put out Espeon for that was simply because of its high special defense. Yeah, you and your Earthquake. Okay, good. I'm not really sure how you avoided that, per se, but I want to know for sure. Is this thing actually part ground? I'm pretty sure it is, but if it's not, it's going to get fried right here. No, not Claydol, you stupid. Let's go ahead and hit it both times. Aw, you jerk. Like I said, he almost never uses Protect. I didn't say he never uses it. I said he almost never uses it. This is what normally he would have done in the first fight. He would have used Earthquake Protect. Why he didn't, I'm not really sure. Like, in that fight, that was the first time I've seen him not use Earthquake Protect combo. No, stop aiming at it. Played off. He's probably going to use Protect now. No, he didn't. I figured they had alternated, but no, they didn't. Yeah, you'll notice also that was Psychic. That wasn't Psybeam. That's a new one. I also have Psybeam now instead of Psychic. I think I might have switched to another one for SBM. I'm not entirely sure that's true. You probably don't want to believe me. Had a Mountain Dew today, so... Ha ha! You killed your own ally. That's actually pretty common for them to kill their own allies with Earthquake. They like using it a lot, especially late game, so you can expect to see that happen. And the reason that LA leveled up is because he's got the EXP share on right now. Now that that thing's gone, I could try to go for it, but at the same time, he's still got Solar Beam. I'll throw it out there anyway. Worst case scenario, I have Revives, and I'll use them if I gotta. Fortress, yeah, that's where Typhlosion can come in handy. It's a bug steal, so... they probably both have Levitates. Earthquake's kind of useless. I don't know what Psychic can do to a Clay Doll, but I guess we'll find out. Provided it actually gets to go before Clay Doll. I'm not sure why Quagsire got to go first there. It doesn't have the Quick Claw anymore. Like I said, I had the EXP share on, so I'm not sure why I went first there. Not very effective, but it still defeated it, so it served its purpose. Psychic's pretty strong, so... To put it in a power comparison, if you actually pay attention to the power levels, Psybeam was about, I think it was 65 damage, and Psychic is 90, so... Pretty sure that won't hit Flygon. Espeon's obviously gone for sure. It only had 8 health. That could have been not very effective, it still would have beaten it. So that was coming. Let's throw out Umbreon. Like, this entire LP, I'm not sure if I want to go by the names I gave them, or just by their actual names. It's kind of a hard choice. Now, Earthquake's not going to do a terribly high amount of Surefire / Umbreon. It does have a lot of defense, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure both of those, if at least one of them has Levitate, so... I don't think Surf's going to do much, so... I'll do something a little bit weird here. Well, I'm not attacking either one of you, so Protect's not going to do you much good, buddy. How do you protect against a Yawn? Like, seriously, think about that. How would you do that? I thought it only worked against physical attacks, but apparently it works against everything. Yeah, see, it didn't do that much. Earthquake's really strong, so... The fact that it didn't do that much just shows how high Umbreon's defense is. I think it's like about 108 right now. Don't quote me on that. Last time I saw it, whenever he was leveling up, that's what it was. I don't think this is a dragon type, so I don't think that would do much good. That's bug, but it's also steel, so flying would really work on it. I'm not going to try to bother using Sing to put them to sleep. Like, I know I could, but the accuracy on it's really low. Like, I only use that if I'm in a really bad spot. And I'm in a bad spot, but I still have Confuse Ray right now, so... Okay, yeah, feel free to do that. You know what that means. It's going to be Solar Beam, probably, from one of the two. In case somebody watching doesn't know, I may have gone over, I may not have used Sunny Day. You don't have to wait up a turn to charge Solar Beam, you can use it instantly, so... That's why, I'm assuming that's why they did that. It's kind of like how Rain Dance makes Thunder hit for 100% accuracy. It's like, you think the weather doesn't do anything other than like Hail or Sandstorm doing small damage, but Sunny Day and, you know, Rain Dance and all those, they can do other stuff. You just have to know about it. I'm pretty sure Safeguard is new, I'm not entirely sure, but if that one is a new one you guys haven't seen, Safeguard basically prevents status ailments against you, but it has to be beforehand. I think we've already seen that though. gonna try to make Flygon flinch. Aw, jerk. Really? I don't know how this is gonna do. It's not really effective. I don't know how Dragon fares against the Steel type. I know the new Fairy type is good against Dragon. I guess they're trying to make Dragon not terribly broken anymore. I'm not really sure, because, like, keep in mind, up until this point, Dragon only has 2 type weaknesses, and that's Dragon, so Dragon's weak against Dragon, and Ice. Those was the only 2 weaknesses it had. Everything else was either not very effective or normal effectiveness. Well, now Fortress is paralyzed from... Oh, I guess it was Dragon Breath. I was, like, trying to figure it out. I was like, I don't really know how he got paralyzed. Yeah, I guess it was Dragon Breath. I can't think of what else it would have been. And he's still confused. So he's pretty much not going to be able to do that much right now. He's got to get, you know, pretty lucky to get through both the confusion and the paralysis, so I'm just going to leave him alone for right now. Oh, apparently it isn't. I could have sworn it was like a ground flying, or like something weird, kind of like Gligar's ground flying. Oh well, whatever. It's gone now. Houndoom, of course. This is the Pokemon that takes the place of Entei, assuming you didn't catch it already. Yeah. I assumed that Flygon was still going to be there. I wasn't expecting a critical hit. Well, I'm still going to leave that Fortress alone for now. If it breaks out of confusion, I'm just going to confuse it again. Fire Blast, who's that going against? Probably Altaria. I was trying to think, because like Altaria, I'm pretty sure wouldn't have been very effective against the Umbreon. Had a lot of defense, so I was trying to figure out who it was. Hopefully that'll block it from doing anything else. You're still confused. Wow, you actually got an attack off, which means... Oh, okay. I could have sworn he was going for Umbreon, because if that had been Umbreon, it would have been gone. What a weirdo. Alright, I was going to say, that's all I have for items? I could have sworn I bought more than that. I don't think he's going to get killed this round, but I really rather make sure he stays alive. Right now it's just a 2v2, because these are the only 2 I have left, and those are the only 2 he has left. He's still getting off that freaking Fire Blast. Yeah, it's against the same person. Off that double edge. Come on. Really? Gotta confuse him again. Sunlight faded. It wasn't really doing much anyway. It was like increasing Fire Blast a little bit, but that's about all it was doing. I'm gonna hope that this will take out the Houndoom. Critical hit, yeah, that'll do it. How come you done that earlier? Yeah, whatever. I don't have a scope lens with me. I don't even know if you can get a scope lens in this game off the top of my head. Oh well. I haven't been really paying much attention to items and whatnot, so if anybody's like, you could have gotten so-and-so, you idiot, you know, like, gotten all this stuff, I probably could have, yes, you're right, but right now I'm focusing on the story, like, all that will be after-game stuff. Still confused. I don't know, he's gonna be good against him. Just do that. The only reason I used Fly right there, like, because I know that's wasting a turn, is it may be Steel, but it's also Bug, so I think that would be normal effectiveness, I think. I could be way off on that. Kind of hoping he doesn't use like a potion or something. I know he would probably do that. He may only have 1 for all I know. Yep, got him. I hate those stupid things. They have so much defense and whatnot. Alright, thank you. Why did I lose to this punk? Well, mostly because I got lucky with a couple crits when I needed them. That's probably why. losses came at the hands of Master Nescar on you. Now take this passport to Terror and Despair. The Gurn ID badge. What they mean is green. Apparently they're too lazy to spell out the whole word. Whatever. You couldn't tell that on the red ID badge because the red's only 3 letters. The green's 5. Apparently 5 was too much to handle for the, whatever. I guess we'll find out on the blue and yellow ones since those are over 3 letters. Whatever. Before we head on, I'm going to heal real quick. Like I said, I'm kind of confident I probably could take the guy with this, which is kind of sad that I could take the guy at the healing with this. But I'm going to heal anyway, because, you know, I don't trust my luck. So I will see you guys in a second. Alright, so now that we've done that, we'll go over here. Like I said, this guy's weak to Psychic. I said that beforehand, the guy we're about to fight anyway. So I put Espeon obviously in the front. My other one in the front right now is AR, and the only reason for that was he was the lowest level. He is tied with Mytho right now, but he's got the experience share on him, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. I could have sworn you had to fight this guy, but you do want to fight him, so let's go and talk to him. Oh, having trouble, are we? Perhaps you're lost in the expanse of this building? Eh, not really. Ah, just go to here. Go with care. Oh, okay. I guess we had to hit the yes. Ah, then I should be happy to take you. Yeah, I'd really rather you didn't take me. Oh, where am I going to take you? Oh, please. This, never mind. To your doom! Oh, I thought you were gonna say you were, you know. Anyway, yeah. Awkward. So yeah, this guy is like uber weak against Psychics, so I am not gonna bother really cutting this out, because unlike the last battle that took 14 minutes, I don't think this one's gonna take that long, so yeah. In the meantime, I can find out how everyone's doing. Go against Grimer because you just like that guy, because it's part bug. You know, I can take the time while I'm battling to like pop out of your computer screen and see how you're doing. That would be really creepy. And I don't have the time for that. Like I said in that Brawl video, it's been like crazy having to get college stuff set up in 2 days. I'm back for like a little while, like a week, and then I have to leave for another week to go to Montana. Keeping in mind, for those of you that don't know, I live in Texas, so Montana is nowhere close to me, at least in the United States of America, it's not. And then I get back, and then I have to go to... Whoever thought this was a brilliant idea was sorely mistaken. To a... For those of you that know how humid it is in Austin, and for those of you that went with me to Fiesta Equestria, it's basically like Houston, except worse. They planned a wedding outdoors in Austin at the end of July. Who in their right mind would do that? Oh my gosh. People can astound me at how much they don't think things through. I'm just going to restore the power points because really they didn't do any damage to me at all. Thank you. Go ahead and save, even though there's really no point because we haven't caught any Shadow Pokemon. And obviously the only other option we have is going to the left here. We are going to be getting some shadows here, so expect them to start coming up. What do I want to use right here? Pretty sure fire is my answer, because I've already got fire in the front. You still have Swift, but AR's got it anyway. You still have Swift though, right? Yeah, you totally do. Okay. I think we're good with what we got. That's the only option that goes up, so... What's funny is, like, yeah, here they are. These guys are right here. The funny thing is, like, these guys, they have Shadow Pokemon, but they only have 3 in total. They don't have, like, a full team. They've got half of one. Kind of strange. Who do I want to fight first out of these guys? Well, they're both weak to fire, actually. Like, one of them's an ice type and one's a grass, so they're both weak to fire, so, doesn't really matter which. So, yeah, let's go and fight the girl first, I guess. Bailey. Oh, okay, that was the second one, according to this list, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Like I said, they're both weak to fire, so if you got a fire type, you're good. She's got grass, the other guy's got ice, and ice ground. Mostly just ice. But yeah, she has a Gloom level 41, a Jumpluff level 42, and a Sunflora level 45. So you can expect the Sunflora is, of course, the Shadow Pokemon. I'm not going to bother cutting this out, really, so Psychic to kill the Gloom, because remember, it is still Poison type. And Flame will kill this thing. Probably. I hate being nice. For the meantime, I'm actually not going to cut too much out, just because it is nearing the end game, and you know we haven't seen a lot of official battles in a while. These are not really more difficult, but they are higher levels, so you know it'd be nice to see some real stuff going on here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the Colosseum, if you want me to speed up or not. We'll figure it out when we get there. But that's my plan of attack for the next month. As for what's new, I got an Xbox 360 off of eBay yesterday. Haven't gotten it in yet, but I guess we'll see how it works when it gets here. Am I planning on doing LPs for the Xbox 360? I've got like one game. Because remember, I still have my Ritos one and it's got all my games on there, so I could play those, but The only reason I got it was just for the sake of I really wanted to play one of the games I had, so I just got it used, and it was like, this is a decent price. The seller's got, you know, positive ratings, like 97, 98%, so out of 300 ratings, that's really high, so. What do I want to do here? I'm just going to see how much that one Swift attack does. I'm not sure if it's going to be that much. Whoa, that did a lot more than I thought it was going to do. Good thing I didn't hit it twice. I know it's got Ingrain to get its health back, but it's not going to give it that much health back. Dang. Yeah, good for you. Health back. Have you use Reflect. Not that we need to, but I'm just kind of wasting time to switch out for the Thunder Wave. Xbox, what else is new? I don't know if I want to spoil that other thing or not. And no, it's not my next LP. Lord knows I have no clue what my next LP is. I never know. Why do you guys ask me what my next LP is? I don't have a clue what I'm doing. We established this very early on. I don't know why it's such a surprise. Throw a Great Ball at it, because really I'm just going to waste a turn here. Yeah, and you'll notice, well, no, I haven't changed anything on here, have I? No, I have. I got rid of Thunder Shock for Light Screen, which raises your special defense. That's what I did. Because there's no real reason to have Thunderbolt and Thunder Shock. Because, like, one thing about this game, power points are not going to be your biggest issue. This isn't like, you know, friggin' Pokemon Mystery Dungeon where you have to worry about power points a lot, or a regular game where you're traveling through a route and you can run out fairly easily. For the most part, you're going to get to heal between almost every single battle. So, power points are not a primary concern. It's just what you want to have for your moveset. And, you know, if you have a moderate to weak attack and you've got another attack that's just like it, only stronger, then there's no point in keeping the weaker one, really. That has got to hurt. At least it's not the official one-hit KOs, like freaking. What was that? Because I was fighting on the Mount Battle earlier, and I got up to 80, and I quit after 80, because I was like, I could probably try for this, but I don't want to. And so I get up to 80, and like, Battle 76 had a Gligar, and like, the first thing it does is use Guillotine and gets a one-hit KO on Ampharos. I was just like, oh, that might be my cue to stop playing. It was not pretty. I'm kind of letting him get his health back a little bit so I can hit him with another Swift. I'm just kind of biding my time here. Stop doing that. Alright. I don't really need Mythos or anything. Oh, I could use Cotton's Core. There's no reason to put it to sleep, so now that we've got the safeguard up, there's no reason to really have him out. Shift him out. Slow him down. I don't know why I'm just like using a lot of time for this end game stuff, because I know we've only done like 3 battles in total, but I don't know, I feel like we rushed through you know, the other 2 areas, one of them being the, well actually technically there's 3. You know, you had the building at Pyrite. Yeah, and then you had the little thing behind it where we rescued Plusle, and we had the I'm not gonna say the staircase was just a pain in the ass and everyone knows it. Also had the research area where we kind of sped through it. So I kind of want to slow it down a little bit more, you know? Not like to the point of where we're only doing 1 battle per video or anything like that. Like, no, that's not gonna happen, sorry. I'm not wasting that much of y'all's time, but sometimes it's nice to just, you know, show the whole thing. Let's see. Yeah, screw you. Might be able to get it here. It's like 5:30 in the morning here right now, by the way. I don't know why I'm awake. Sleep cycle got messed up, and you know, when that happens, you're just kind of... It's like you have insomnia. It's weird. What do you mean I lost? Why? Why? I think Z is why. Ugh. My jokes are not funny at all. Alright, so let's go back and heal really quickly. It's not going to take that long. And then we'll go fight the other guy, and then we'll end the video. I know it's going to make it last a little bit longer than it should, but who cares? Because, like, in all honesty, like, I know it seems like I'm wasting time here, but if you think about it this way, in all honesty, like, think about it this way. If I don't have to do a heavy edit, then these can get up faster. So... And I have nothing recorded right now. Like, this is the one thing. Like, I'll record this, and then probably another one of it. Maybe a third one, depending on how I'm feeling. And then I'm going to record, like, 3 things of Brawl, which is going to be, like, the target test, the home run contest, and whatnot. And I'm still not sure where I'm going to break from Brawl. In all honesty, I'll figure it out. I know I'm not in the mood to do friggin' All-Star mode. And like I said, I'm probably not going to show All-Star mode. It'll more so be the stuff you can unlock on the challenge board from it. Alright, so like I said, this guy is still weak to fire types. I'm going to switch out for Ampharos, and the only reason... Yes, I'm going to knock you out of the way. And the only reason I'm going to do that is in case he throws out a Shadow Pokemon right off the bat. He only has 3, so there's a good chance he might. He did. Yes, he did. He has a Piloswine level 42, a Delibird level 45, and a Glalie level 42. Once again, just like the last time, highest level, in this case Delibird, is the Shadow Pokemon. For anybody that does not know Delibird's type, it is a mixture of ice and flying, so keep that in mind when you are battling it. So I'm going to paralyze it. I'm going to get rid of the Piloswine Flame Wheel. It is a Piloswine is a ground ice, in case you're wondering. And Glalie, I believe, is just pure ice. I don't think it has a subtype. If it is, it's dark, but I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it's just ice. But I'll be sure to take that out next turn, of course. Aw, really? And that's got it. Yeah, it had to be against AR. Ampharos is female. It wouldn't have worked otherwise. Stupid Delibird. Well, that's paralyzed, it'll probably go slower. Let's just bank on Glalie getting hit. Nice. That's right, AR. The only person you love is me. And that leaves your Shadow Pokemon. Your team did not last very long, sir. The only reason this one's lasted this long is because I'm trying not to kill it. Yes, you're paralyzed. That was the point. Alright, right screen and skip, I guess. I don't know how strong the, oh, right. I forgot. I should probably swap out for... I don't know why I'm blanking on names. I should probably switch out for Espeon, since the other one has Swift. Like, it's amazing how much of a difference there is in choosing the moves you want for the story when you're trying to catch all the shadow Pokemon. And once they're all caught and you can't catch anything anymore, you change up your moveset quite a bit. Again, items. I don't want to use the friggin' Thunderbolt against it. That would more than likely kill it. I could shift Umbreon and like use Confuse Ray, but once again, not gonna do it because confusing can, you know, inflict damage on the person that gets confused. It knows Fly? Like, I know it's a flying type, I should expect to know Fly, but I don't remember that being it on its moveset, whatever. Got Spore and Reflect. We're just gonna wait for it to come back down, basically. So now we have Light Screen, Reflect. If I wanted to, I could put up a Safeguard, but I don't think there's a reason to do that. Okay, he's back down on the ground. I don't know if I've gone over this or not, but if a Pokemon uses something like, you know, a move where they're underground or in the sky... Ooh, that was lucky, because that was a critical hit, and it could have killed him. If they use something like Dive or Dig or Fly or something like that, while they have a status effect like Paralysis or Confusion, and the next turn before they attack they get hurt by it or can't move because of it, then they will come back down. They won't stay up in the air or stay underwater. Just a little side note, in case I haven't pointed that out. And hopefully it'll be good on the first catch. Unfortunately, this guy can't use Ingrain, so yeah, restores HP gradually. I know Grass-type Pokemon are all about Ingrain and Mega Drain and Giga Drain and Absorb, you know, it's getting HP back, basically. Synthesis, all that good junk. Aside from Grass types, there's not a very high amount of stuff that can restore your health. There's like Moonlight, Wish, stuff like that, but it's not very in combo with other types. I really wish he would stop using that. Switch PT for the sake of switching. Actually, let's just use a Light Screen. Can you catch a Pokemon while it's flying? I'm kind of curious now. I'm pretty sure you can't, but... It'd be kind of funny if I, like, brought it back down. Yeah, I brought it back down. I don't know if it'll go back up in the air if it doesn't catch, though. Like, there's something... I should already know that. I'm sure I've done it before. I just don't know if it brings it... Like, if it goes back up into the sky, or if it's stuck on the ground, you know, provided it didn't catch. Who knows? Ooh-ah, I shouldn't have battled. I know it's supposed to be like, ah, you know, but ooh-ah sounds... I don't know. I'm crazy. So now that we beat those two guys, I guess next up I'm pretty sure is the next two Cypher admins. The only two left, Venus and Ein, so, I guess we'll end it off here. That's 3 battles. I know it's not a lot, but, you know, it's easier for me to just put it straight up because I know it's summer and you guys would be like, you'd rather watch something than nothing, obviously. And, you know, we're like halfway done with summer already anyway. I know, it sucks. Oh, right, I went back to heal. I was looking at the thing, like, right where it had the save option, and I was like, 34 catches, shouldn't be 35, I caught 2 Shadow Pokemon. I forgot I healed in between. I'm gonna make sure it's there anyway. There's the... Yeah, I got them both, okay. A little bit of paranoia on my part, and what better way to end with your playtime being 2012. Anyway, take care, y'all, and I will see you guys for the next episode of Pokemon Colosseum, which I am probably just gonna go and, you know, record right after this. So, see you guys whenever this gets posted. In my case, like 2 seconds.